Hello, welcome back, Normal Player Guy. Now, some great news. We have three sub-easy A's. These sub-easy A's are the blue Vegetas. We have this physical one, we have this STR, and we have this AGL. They're all from the Universe 6 kind of tournament kind of deal and movie hero against Resurrection of F. A bit delayed, it should have come out probably about a month or two ago, but it's finally here. We'll have a quick look at them. They're actually pretty decent. They're probably like when STR and physical, like big chunks, super chunks, mega chunks, when he came out, how he was great. Such a fantastic easy A, those two. These are somewhat along the same lines. The numbers don't look as impressive, but they can be quite a great support for a lot of categories and for a lot of missions. We'll have a look at them. We'll check out the AGL as we're here. They are an all types lead as well. All of them are an all types lead of 3 key 80%. On top of that, that's just good for like maybe Battlefield for a newer player. It's just good if you're grinding links, and it's if you have these guys and you're a somewhat of a fresh player, you can actually get away with it as well as a lead for like all the quests and main events. They were still 30%, but no key. If you have the option to awaken them, they do have that to finish off a bunch of missions. With the caliber of people we have now, even most docking events, that's probably doable. So he gets 130% when performing a super attack, so he absolutely must super attack first. This is where his start of turn stats come in. So he has 15% attack and defense per mastered evolution ally on the team. So you can have start and turn defense, but realistically, you'll get a lot of that. So what is that? That's 60. So you can have 60% plus 130. So you can end up round with 190%. You get 3 key and a 50% chance to crit when all allies attacking in the same turn are mastered evolution category characters. That's fine. So, because you'll run him on this to get this, you'll have to. The good thing about Mastered Evolution is that there's a lot on it. We check out this tab. Mastered Evolution is run by the Realm of Gods units or even Super Vegeta, right? Super Vegeta is going to work really well. Mastered Evolution, I mean, you got these two chunksters as well. These are brilliant sub EZAs. Battle of Fate is on here. Blue Vegeta, right? You're not going to struggle for that. Transforming Goku. These, I mean, a lot of these have easy A's. I mean, if we check out the older page, who do we have on this? Is it giving us it? Here we go. So on the older page, Golden Freezers are on this, but you wouldn't link up well. Oh yeah, okay. Super Saiyan 2, Margin Vegeta, Realm of God support, who would also be quite a decent one. I mean, there are some good units on this, right? So Mastered Evolution, you could easily make a team. So you shouldn't struggle to trigger all of this, right? And let's see what his super attack effect does. 30% to stats and lowers attack. Lowers attack is good. In some difficult content, it's not. Like if you think about the Fighting Legend events, you can't do that. But you can in Super Battle Road, Extreme Super Battle Road. What's his best links? His best people are okay, he's really good. He really works well with Realm of Gods, which you can use in the team. Blue Vegeta, of course, transforming Vegeta. It's going to work well with Vegeta, movie hero Vegeta, Super Vegeta. I mean, what do we share with him? Attack. So that's 2 key, attack and attack. So you are gonna share 2 key, and you're gonna share a lot of teams here, which could be quite nice. Mastered Evolution, Gifted Warriors, and Worthy Rivals, and Vegeta Family. You'll see me talk about Mastered Evolution, Gifted Warriors, Worthy Rivals, and Vegeta Family a lot, because this is where it comes into play. A solid floater, right? Mastered Evolution, Gifted Warriors. It's basically the Vegeta Family team. If I mean their Extreme Super Battle Road came out, there is a lot of people in the Vegeta family now who you can actually use to do it. For example, there are a number, like there's a 180% lead or 170. There's even a flat out 150, which is pretty nice. But if you don't have any of these top tier leads, you might struggle. There is a lot of units on here that are really great. This Saiyaman 3, pretty good. Xeno Super Saiyan Foot, you gotta have him alongside another Xeno unit, but really strong. This guy with his stuns, really good. She can dodge after easy A's. This guy can guard. This guy does guard. This guy, orb hungry, but is one of the best defensive units going. Easy A, had an easy A. Right, I mean these two you can slap. These are old as hell. You probably haven't. The Vegeta family is really, really good. But if you were struggling specifically with like missions, for like we checked this out, Fighting Legend Vegeta. He has Mastered Evolution, Worthy Rivals, Gifted Warriors, and is there a Realm of Gods in here? Probably somewhere. Bond of Master and Disciple. They're on Bond of Master and Disciple. So, one, two, sibling bond, three, four. So there's five categories, five missions on this Fighting Legend Vegeta. And like Infinite History, there's stage three, where you need to use Vegeta and Worthy Rivals. What is this one? Movie Heroes, I believe one of them's on Movie Heroes. And then it's like this one down here where you need to use Mastered Evolution, right? So in the recent Dragon Ball Infinite History, so it's pretty good. Overall, I'll say, yeah, he's got to go first, but you'll probably find ideally this is a floater. I mean, it's probably better than what says on paper here, right? You're probably looking at a reasonable person, right? So attack on super attack, plenty of attack. I mean, you with an easy A, I mean, he's getting what 15%. That's it's what 25%. So technically 30%, 45%. This one is so what 65%, 70%. You get around 70%, pending if you can get Super God Combat. That's a bit of a funny one. That Resurrection of F, Super God Combat. So the person with Super God Combat, by the way, is I think he might actually. Is it this guy? Yeah, yeah. Guess who has it? This guy. If you have the Realm of Gods and Mastered Evolution lead, the Int Realm of Gods blue guys, then yeah, sure. He has it. Yeah, he has it. He's really good for all Realm of Gods. So if you have a Realm of Gods build, he could be really good because he does have quite a lot of defense. This guy, Super God Combat, so you're going to trigger that. And by the way, Resurrection of F, so you're going to be getting 10. This is at level 10 links, but 10% attack and defense in the key with 20% attack. Does this guy have it? Resurrection of F as well. And does this guy have it? Resurrection of F as well. This guy, by the way, he doesn't have an easy A, but he is absolutely amazing. Him, and it's the tech one on here. It would be funny if the tech one isn't. Now, there is a tech variant which would also qualify. That would be really good. However, to be fair though, the reason he's probably not on here is probably because he has the same name. I must admit. No doubt though that you can make a team with him. In terms of like Battlefield, yes, you can run this guy with Battlefield. Pure Saiyans, if you have a Pure Saiyan lead, there you go, alongside this. There you go, you've just got 4 Realm of Gods units that you could possibly use on a Pure Saiyan lead. And this guy's just had an easy A as well. And what does this guy share? This guy shares, he shares Realm of Gods and of course Super AGL. So you can make a solid team out of this, even if you just use this in Battlefield. But he is runnable. Next, we have the STR variant. The STR variant, again, 3 key, 80%, they all do that. This guy, again, you get 130% on super attack, and this guy gets 3 key, 70% stats, and all allies gain a crit chance plus 7% and defense 30% when all allies attacking in the same turn of Realm of God's characters, which you'll likely do based on the fact that, again, he works with he works well with Realm of Gods, Mastered Evolution, Vegeta family, so on and so forth. 30% to stats and lowers defense. In some content, that's difficult. You can't lower attack, but you can lower defense. Essentially, what it means is you lower their defense so the next attack can hit harder. So additionals would mean that the next additional super attack would actually do more damage because the defense is lowered, as well as you're getting the 30% buff. So it's more powerful than you think, but it's not quite as good as the AGL, which can lower attack. Basically the same sort of deal. Only reason this guy might be better because he's giving 30% defense, and Realm of Gods is not exactly difficult, right? You can work that out. Same sort of deal. You're gonna get Super God Combat and Resurrection of F, which is 10% defense, 2 key, 20% attack. You're gonna get prodigies. You're gonna get like Super Saiyan, Fierce Battle. You're gonna get a lot. Again, great floater. How would you build him? Dodge and additionals. I wouldn't personally go for crit because this guy is not going to hit hard. So you could go for dodge to give him a little bit of floater advantage, and you could give him probably more additional, probably 10 dodge, the rest an additional, just so we could maximize. By the way, this will only be a one buff thing, so if you double super, this won't trigger again, but you will get the super attack effect and you will lower their defense. So that's pretty nice. Next, we'll go and get rid of him. Next, now we have the physical one. He is a nuking type lead. So while the others are an all types lead, he is a nuke. So we can now have him since he is probably more of a usable person than the other one. I can't even remember who the other nuke is. He could be runnable. So let's see. Changes rainbow key spheres to physical, which is nice. Key 320% flat out, plus an additional 120% when performing a super attack. So again, this guy does work out to be stronger, but you've got to go first. What does he do? He has nothing on his super attack effect, but he has a 50% chance to stun. If they'd have given him something on his super attack effect, like raised defense as well, he'd be really good. All allies, 10% chance to crit and 20% attack when all allies in the same term are physical. Makes sense. It's on the physical nuking lead, right? That's a shame. If it was just all allies crit hit 10 and attack 20%, period, that would be better. Even if it was like Mastered Evolution or Gifted Warriors or I don't know, something, but it's a bit disappointing. This is not changing Rainbow to physical is nice. Usually you don't want to change Rainbow, but when it's changing something to a physical key series, it can include Rainbow. 50% chance to stun is good. Let's see. So you're going to get 120% compared to the others who only have 130 flat out, but on super attack. But then, like the AGL gets 60% at the start of turn if you're on a full team. This guy still works out better. It's hard to say. This one's perhaps the most intriguing. I mean, the stun chance is really nice. So you go for the additional straight out. None of these are for crit, so dodge and additional. More so with him, as I say, so you can actually maximize the 50% chance to stun. Same again. Gonna work with transforming Vegeta, pure Saiyan Lead, Blue Vegeta. All these have Super God Combat, Resurrection of F. That's what's going to prop these up massively. You think 50% chance to stun? This guy has 100% chance to stun on Super. You could, and then where is it? This guy. Doesn't this guy have like a 50% chance to stun himself after his EZA? Vegeta family could be quite a monstrous one. He works well. Let's see, physical. Battlefield. Gonna work well with him. Yeah, he's an orb. He's a physical orb changer as well. These are both physical orb changes. He's randomized to physical, and he just changes rainbow. You know what? And you know who else? This guy. So right, okay. So a problem with this guy can have is depending on the phases that he goes through, his links can change. So at the moment he has what prepared for battle. We check out this. Still has prepared for battle. What does he have in this? Still has prepared for battle. This one is he loses key links flat out on this. What does he have in his blue form? Prepared for. So he does maintain prepared for battle. It's not like transforming Goku then where he'll go between over in the flash and shocking speed. Yeah, something tells me there's something in the works for super physical. This guy, when he gets his EZA, he will be a full 170% for pure Saiyans. He would actually be in pure contention with this guy. But you would have transforming Vegeta, this guy who is an orb changer. Right, then you'd have with Vegeta family, these are pretty decent. It's not good enough just to qualify. I mean, this guy sucks on his own. He needs another Xeno. Specifically, you might want to use the Goku, but that's irrelevant. I'm curious. It's real curious. Battlefield is definitely the way to go, right? Orb changer alongside this guy. And this guy, he has Bond the Parent and Child, Mastered Evolution, Battle of Fate, Movie Heroes, Realm of Gods. These are all categories that all these three Vegetas have. This is most curious. Imagine the healing you get, because as I say, this guy loses the key links. You would share some, but he needs super attack, period. And there are times when you can struggle. Having him partnered up, you would share, I mean, what at base you would share two key. So you get two key, and then if possible, you would get an additional, yeah, interesting. And then you would get this. Hmm, not bad. It's interesting. This guy works out a bit. This guy works out to be more intriguing when it comes to like Realm of Gods. Uh, I don't know if you would actually run them in Realm of Gods. The only main reason is the category is so absurd. We have Blue Goji is easy A. We have these two just had their easy A. I mean, you could easily run a bit. I mean, you okay? Super class team, right? Who do we have? Bunch of what we have. Everyone might not have this guy, but everyone's probably got this guy. Got him, and you might have even been lucky enough to pull him. So let's say you're at UI Goku, right? You have this guy. If you have him, that'll be even better. They are the main links. But I mean, like, if you have this guy, you're not going to share too much of him. But you've also got like Blue Gogeta, Vegito Blues just had his easy A. This guy, I mean, these two, if you have them, especially this guy, Blue Vegeta, you probably would just straight up run, transforming Goku. If you have them, then sure, these will be a perfect partner to prop them up. Super God Combat, or is it Resurrection of F, whichever one it is giving that 10% to stats. That is going to be absolute. It's yeah, this one. Wow. Resurrection of F is giving 10%. Prepare for Battle is giving 5%. You have 15% attack and defense actually. Yeah, perfect partner. Perfect partner. Vegeta family looking good as a floater. How many Vegeta family members are actually in the Realm of Gods category? Well, you got them, and then you've got God Vegeta who can guard. Probably a pure. You probably would run them maybe as his lead. So there's another one. So you got a few there. Sixth anniversary unit. No, sorry, seventh anniversary Blue Vegeta. Let's see who else we got. There isn't as many blue as there is. This guy is really good. You couldn't use him alongside because of the same links, but you could still run him because he's Realm of Gods, Mastered Evolution, Gifted Warriors. Free to play option. I don't know about running him too much in that, but yeah. So you could make a team. In terms of physical, let's see. Physical. This guy's decent. This guy's really good. Ooh, we're going to struggle actually. If you have him, this guy's pretty decent. Has Saiyan links, it's pretty good. He's good, but he needs a Goten. This guy's ass. Mm, physical is not great. He relies that's a heavy LR to get. Is there any other decent one that you can get obviously transforming? Uh, Baba Shop's pretty decent. You can get some use out of him. Solid support. Hmm. When we check out, yeah. So Mastered Evolution, Battle of Fate, Gifted Warriors, Vegeta Family, Realm of Gods, they're all going to be a good floater, but realistically, they're just consigned to floaters. It's nice they're doing this. It's really nice. There's got to be dozens of hundreds of cards that need doing this, right? Most curious one because he has his, he has this, and then he has this. Although I must admit, this is a bit weird. A bit weird. But yeah, as for the missions and usability, yeah, Fighting Legend Vegeta, you can have him in so first one, fourth one. So yeah, so there's like five ones in here that you can actually have, and then of course Infinite History. There's a bunch as well. Like the first few stages, you need to use, as I said, Vegeta Family and Worthy Rivals. You can tick both of them off. What was it? This one, you could have Mastered Evolution. Was this one any of them? Bond of Parent and Child. So that's definitely one of them you can use as a great floater. I mean, with additionals, when they're all getting 30%, not this guy in particular, but when they're all getting 30%, yeah. I mean, dodge, 10 dodge, I always say like minimum five, but go for like 10 dodge and then additionals to maximize that. In Super Battle Road, this guy could come off extra, especially as I say, with his stun. There's a bunch of Vegeta family units that can do that. Mm. It's stuff to do. By the way, these come out with the subbies. Actually, does it tell me? It does, right. So these are a sub easy A, no stones, but you need to do this 3 times, so it's content really. This is the Evolution Blue Vegeta. It's the Realm of Gods superclass support. Christ, where is he? Shall we pick on this? I can't. Where is he now these days? This is the Vegeta Family 1. He is going to be an older unit. This guy. So this guy is when he had his Easy when he came out. Right, so it's his Easy A, except you need to do it all over again 3 times just to awaken them. I can predict they're going to be just as useful as the 2 Mega Chunkses down here, wherever they've got. They're going to be just as good as the 2 Mega Chunkses, only just because they can help out as floaters and so many teams that might need it. There's going to be so many people who are going to use them for the W. Right, without going on too much more, that's going to be the end of this video. A nice run through. I like him. I like him. There's solid use out of them. They're nothing special, and they could have been made way better. But again, these guys, when they originally released, they were never anything special. They just came alongside. They came alongside other units. 2016 though, okay, 2016 they came out, so they're old as hell now. Well, they're like what? They're 7 years old. Yeah, okay. I like them. They're all good. Stuff to do. You can grind them out at your own free pleasure because you get no stones. But outside of that, yeah. All right. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked it, you liked it. If you didn't, sucks to be you. But, All right. Thank you very much and bye bye.